All right, we'll let you two catch up in just a second here. And boom, we are live. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. How are you?
Look who I've got with me. It's Teri from Holding Your Space.
Oh,
If you don't know Teri, I know there's probably no one in here who doesn't know Teri. But if you don't know Teri, please go to her channel. It's linked down below. And give her a like and subscribe. And you will love her channel. And she's a wonderful reader and so calm. And I just love reading with you. So thank you for being here and
oh,
wanting to do another show with me.
yeah. I love doing shows with you, Scott. You're so calm. It's like I need this like once a month or like probably every day. Relax a little bit.
That's funny. I was doing a live by myself a couple of nights ago, and everybody was falling asleep in the chat. And they're like, "Your voice is so comforting." I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't want to put people to sleep." So,
Oh no. Okay. So Mary says major echoing going on.
oh, really?
Yeah. Anybody else hear the echo? Huh. Yeah, I don't have anything else in. Um,
I don't either.
yeah, I
No.
don't know what it could be. I could always quit streaming if it's still bad. So let us know, you guys, if we still got the. Okay, Morella doesn't have it. Oh,
Mary
Mary
said, "Never mind, it's gone."
said.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. So,
Sometimes it's
go
that
ahead.
lag, isn't it? Sometimes it's the lag between, um, yeah, between StreamYard and that. So,
All right. So I want to say hi to some people real quick. We got Lorraine and Sonia Claiborne is, well, said she's going to be here at 4. So we'll see. And Jackie Jacaranda. We got Morella. Hi, Morella. Hi, Pooja. CC Angel. Hello. Melda. Hello. Yeah, did you know it was Canada Day? I didn't
yeah,
know that. I didn't know until they said so in the in
yeah.
Stormbrella said so. Scorpio
Mhm.
Mama, hello. Miss Sherlock, hello there. Nicola, we got a bunch of people. There's Joyful Journey. She's in Canada. Happy
Um,
Canada Day. Right, and Kieran Marr,
Hi,
fellow
Karen.
Scorpio. Yay! Right. And Mary Starshine, hello. Tony Stokes, hello. Liz and all, hi there. And I've got Joyful Journey's question and Imelda's question. All right.
Great.
So we're doing well. Sally's here. Hey, Salrods.
Um, yeah, so I did a show earlier today with Annie Bear, Seventh
Okay.
Mother, and her grandmother was one of the um, indigenous tribal children that was sent to one of the residential camps or schools, whatever you call them in Canada. So
Okay.
Canada's doing something really special, and they're honoring all those children today that were sent to these places and their families. So it's pretty impressive.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Yeah, it's something. That restitution of even honoring them is huge. So,
Yeah, definitely. Hey, Kristen, Nine Worlds Tarot.
oh,
Okay. And we will be taking your questions here in just a moment. And it looks like everybody has been here before. Or if you haven't, the instructions are down below on the banner. But we'll be taking your questions here in just a moment. So start typing and putting them in.
yeah. Um, CC Angel, are you Joan of Angels? Just because her picture looks a little like Joan.
I don't think so, just because
No.
I've had CC in my chat for
Oh,
about
okay.
a year or so now.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, probably not then.
but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, Kieran, I got you. Liz, I've got you.
Residential school. Thanks, Dr. Tony. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Sometimes those uh, vocabulary is not my first language.
Right.
Yeah.
Morella, I got you.
Mary, I about 15 minutes ago I sent you her email and I forwarded everything to both of you. So you'll both have each other's emails. You and Annie. Sorry, business.
Oh, no problem. No problem at all. Sometimes that's the only way you can get hold of somebody. By the way,
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
I'll see you in chat. All right. Well, we can start if you're ready, Teri.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Mary wants to know, did you send another address to me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Chin Jackie. All right, Miss Sherlock, I got you. And we're going to be doing random. I'll just state this at the front. Hi, GT. And if you don't get picked, I do apologize because we are only doing an hour show. So you can do a donation if you want to skip the line. But otherwise, if you just be patient with us and enjoy the show, whether your question gets picked or not. And I'm just going to go by spirit as to who gets chosen here if it's all random. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. So let's see if this is an interesting one to start off with. And I don't know if she's here because she put this in a long time ago. Is Lorraine Orr here? She might not be here.
I didn't see her. I didn't see her earlier, but maybe she'll be here in a little bit.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
That was an interesting question. I didn't know.
That was.
I
Yeah.
kind of wanted to see what you got out of that. And me too. But we'll go on, and then as she comes back, we'll try to get her in.
Okay.
All right. How about Pooja? And if you could please just say hi when I put your question up there. There's Annie Bear.
Oh, hey, Annie Bear. Annie Bear's a star. She was just on that Life After Life NDE today.
Oh, she's been on 2 different ones today then?
Yeah, well, she was on that one, I think, a couple of nights ago, but it just came out. So, Pooja, are you thinking about making some sort of a move? I don't know if it's a physical move or if you're going on vacation, but I feel like something's coming up for you, and I get a big heart with it. Like your guides love it. Have you found a new relationship? Oh, Mary doesn't see me now. Let's see. Yeah. So I do feel like something's coming in for you, Pooja, and it's a change. Maybe unexpected. I don't know if you're here or not, Pooja.
Pooja's here.
Is she here? Okay.
Yes. Yes, she said here.
Okay, I get the principles of correspondence. So this could be somebody that you're in contact with, or it could be, yes, here. Thanks, Pooja. This could be somebody that you're in contact with or a company that you're in contact with. This could also be moving to where your heart is and putting down new roots or kind of branching out with that beautiful tree of life. And there might be family there. So your ancestors come in as well. So if you're not doing that in the physical form, Pooja, perhaps you're doing that in spirit, like connecting with your ancestors, connecting with your roots. And there's a lot of ancestral work going on right now. Like we can't take the ancestral karma with us to 5D and 6D. So that has to be healed while we're here. So I do feel like something like that might be going on. You're going to find your power place. So whether it's a physical move that you're looking at, or perhaps um, a spiritual move, but I do feel like whatever you're doing is going to be really amazing for you. It's your power place, girl.
Right. All right, Pooja. I've got your first card is the sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, and I believe the sixth chakra is the third eye. So, looking into your chakras is definitely coming up in mine. So, and I think Teri mentioned something about that in hers as well. So, look into your chakras and see what might be coming in, what might be coming through. Okay, and if you can do third eye meditation, chakra meditation, you can find that on YouTube, I'm sure. And as like a sleep meditation, even if you can't, do meditations as well during the day. Um, I've got the alien card. So this is like you could be feeling alienated in your life and you're looking for, new experiences, or you're feeling like you don't fit in. If you feel that way, just know that you are special and you don't have to fit in. We don't fit in. So be be your wonderful, special, goofy self, and people that will love you are there for you, and the people that love you will love you. So, and you wouldn't want anybody else around anyway. So I've got some changes happening with you as well with the butterfly. You should simplify your life a little bit, maybe get rid of the clutter and cherish the simple pleasures of life. Okay, and then I pulled angels and masters and look at all the chakras. So definitely some things about your chakras going on. So you're looking for the place where you belong. Yeah, and I kind of get where you wouldn't feel that way, um, or why you would feel that way. But you're special, and just keep manifesting great things and big things to happen for you. And I think a new place might be a good thing for you. I know you've been thinking about traveling, so yeah.
Yeah. Pusha, just because, well, not just because of your name, but they keep kind of hitting me over the head and saying to tell you. Um, I don't know if you've ever read the Upanishads, but they're kind of mentioning that. So I don't know what that has to do with the physical move, but I know for a spiritual move, it would be amazing. So yeah.
That could be what I was getting to, Pooja, was a spiritual or emotional move. But I'm feeling physical as well. So
Hmm.
I want to look into that. I want to say hi to Denise Lynn. Thank you so much for your super chat. And then we've got Starfall is here. Welcome. And Kelly McCall, welcome. All right. I'll go ahead and get Denise Lynn next. Thank you again, Denise Lynn. It's very generous of you. What do you see with me and drawing symbols and sigils? You read for me before and said you saw me drawing circles as a portal to higher knowledge. That has to be you, Teri. Love you all.
Well, that makes a lot of sense because when I was doing this last one, all these
Oh,
circles came in, and then when you came up, all the pyramids came in, Denise. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 circles. I'm going to say that this might have something to do with the ninth dimension, or it could be the eighth dimension, and we're going to start with ground zero. because zero dimension for me is the highest dimension because it's the point of the beginning of creation. So, people, we think that these other dimensions are not as high because of the numerical value, but they can be quite amazing. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pyramids. So I think you're doing some coding work, and you're probably working at night, Denise, if this makes any sense, with the coding. And sometimes when I see the coding, I see like almost a turntable or what's that thing called that you run on a treadmill, like a treadmill, right?
Yes.
And it's just rolling, and it's all these different hieroglyphics, different forms, even jewels that come through. But I feel like you're probably working with coding right now, and there's a lot of us working with coding, and you can heal your body working with coding. That's what they've shown me, entertainment only, but you can heal your body, you can reprogram your brain, you can reprogram your physical form, and that kind of that's what we're doing too, because we're getting ready to move up to the fifth and sixth dimension. And if you guys are here, I'm sure you're working on it. Imelda, your treadmill holster clothes. Hello. My vacuum cleaner does, honey. So, so, um, so I do feel like that coding is huge right now, and you're ahead of it. So, yeah, that's it.
All right. Thank you, Terry. Okay,
Mhm.
so um, since this is kind of Terry's wheelhouse, I'm not sure what's going to come in, Denise Lynn. I haven't looked at your cards yet, except for this one. You got the door to spirit.
Mhm.
So things are opening up. I see, magic and signs and, symbols coming in for you. So I think that's important. You have some unfinished business there. You need to tie up some loose ends and it'll be complete. So something is unfinished. So a puzzle piece there that you might be missing. You got, I'm just looking at all now. Lightning. So the lightning is sudden events. It could be unpredictable. This is kind of like the tower, but when you get the tower, it's not a bad thing because it's something that needs to be broken down so that you can rebuild it and make it even stronger and better than what it is now. So this could be something spiritual, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I
This
love that. Yeah.
And then I've got confusion, need certainty to trust. So try to get rid of your, doubt or hesitation that you have and trust your intuition and your gut. It's usually that first feeling that you get. And then be opening to love. And it says, my heart is open. And this can be, many things, but um, it could be romance, it could be friendship, or just showering everyone with love that you come in contact with, which I think you do. So just
Oh,
continue to do what you do, Denise. That's what I got.
wow. Yeah, she says, jump both feet in, trust completely, self love. I love that.
Yes. Yes, you
Yeah.
got it.
I've even, Denise, they've even shown me, I don't know if you're a healer or not, but they've even shown me, I do Reiki, and they were even showing me reprogramming somebody's solar plexus. The Reiki masters were. So, and that kind of, I'm getting chills on that with you. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
All right. Let's go to Miss Sherlock. Thank you for your donation, Miss Sherlock. Can my late mom, Joy, tell me what she saw as the cause of my sister's um, Candy, who is still living, intense, lifelong hostility to me? Thanks. Okay. What is the cause?
I'm trying to think of this song that keeps running through my head, Miss Sherlock. Candy dun dun dun. It's the best in the sky. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, I'll think of it by midnight, Miss Sherlock. But they were showing me this. It kind of looks like grapes down there underneath the pyramids. But it's like a honeycomb, is what they're saying. And we're all interconnected. And even though you guys are related, everybody can be in their own circle, in their own mind, and living their own life. And it doesn't have to make sense to you, because it's their creation. And even though it's sad when it hurts our feelings, but there are loved ones out there that have a totally different story going on and a totally different life coming up together, and they can be right next to you in that honeycomb, but the way they see things is completely different. So they've created something completely different, and it has nothing to do with you, Miss Sherlock. Nothing at all. It's not from lack of trying or will or kindness or sweetness. So I busted my head against the wall too with some family, uh, in-laws that I thought, oh boy, if I can just show them what a good person I am. But it would never change. So I kind of love them where they're at, which is very far away, and that works for me. Um, it has absolutely nothing to do with you, Miss Sherlock, and it's a free will planet, so they can create their own world. So let me know. Oh, I can't hear you.
I hit my mute button so I could cough, and then I left it muted. All right, so Miss Sherlock, I've got the same thing that Teri is saying, basically, that she is, your sister, but she has her own life, her own choices. She has her own experiences. Take just, a minute to think about identical twins and how sometimes they can be completely different, right? So it doesn't matter. But I don't think you've done anything. It's just she chose a different doorway than you did, and she had a different path that she went on.
Oh yeah.
And in your heart that what you are doing with your life is still the right thing to do, right? So you have to just use your knowledge like that. But it affected your life terribly. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, your mom wants to give you the knowledge that you did not do anything. So that's what I'm getting with that. But she's sending you a lot of strength, and this is like the strength card in the tarot to me. Kindness, tenderness, gentleness, patience, having those things, even though you don't care for someone, you can still have those things for your heart, for your own sake, so it doesn't affect you really bad. And then you've got good news coming. So your mom wants you to know that she loves you, and you've got some good news that she's sending down from heaven to you. Okay, so good messages. And that's what I got.
That. Yeah, Ms. Sherlock, I pulled out a couple of cards because I felt like it just wasn't complete. I got greed. So this little green monster, a lot of times we create monsters inside of us, right? We create stories. And it feels like she might have been envious. I don't think it was karmic. I don't think it is in relationship to anything that you've done. It's her story. And then they're talking about letting it go. So, forgiving her for what she did is letting yourself free. It's nothing on her, girl. It is all about you if you can forgive her. So yeah, I can see that she was a little green monster. so
Yeah.
so there's a lot of places things that you can do. You can shake and get it out of your physical form. You can change the story and just say that she was jealous and she didn't understand me, and I did a great job and I was wonderful. And just by writing a new story and saying that in your head, it'll click. So if you can click every time that you're doing that and change the story or say, who is thinking this? Who has this story? And when you go into that, you kind of get present and centered. Yeah. Yeah, it would puzzle me too, Miss Sherlock. That's a lot. Um, she might have had. I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say that there might have been some abuse there for her. That would have been something that would have. I feel like something happened to her to make her like this as a child. So.
All right. Thank you, Miss Sherlock. I appreciate your question. And I hope that resonated with you. Mr. Maurice is next. Oh, birthday on the 15th.
Oh,
Happy early birthday.
Cancer. It is still Cancer, isn't it?
That is still Cancer, I would think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the 23rd is Leo. Or 26th.
And Mr. Maurice, thank you for your membership too. I appreciate you.
Do you want to go first this time? I've kind of been jumping right in there. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, sure.
I've been jumping in.
Yeah, no, so whichever you prefer. My channel is your channel.
Oh, you're so sweet.
All right, Mr. Maurice is here. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Sherlock. Okay. So the first thing I've got is a woman holding a heart. All right. So this is the Queen of Cups to me. And so this is emotions coming in and empathy and equanimity as well. So just being able to keep things the way that you want them to be, manifest them, and try to discover more about your empathic side, because I really believe you are an empath, Mr. Jones, and that would help you with taking in all the feelings that you do to help you to separate those so that you are still honoring your own feelings and know the difference between those and other people's feelings as well. I've got grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy will expands. And then I've got wish granted. So you have something that's coming up that is going to be fulfilled.
Mm-hmm.
And happiness. So I know you've been, not feeling good about your job for some time. Maybe something different is going to happen there. And I know you were up for a promotion. Did you find out if you got that or not? Or it was maybe I don't know what they're called. I do, but I can't think of it. When you a lateral move. Maybe it was the lateral move. And then you got a partnership. So prioritize your connections. So I think if you're doing something with someone else, it will be more rewarding. So try to find your tribe. Oh, you don't know yet? Okay. But I'm thinking good things are going to be coming in for you. So we will cross our fingers and think good things for you because you got the wish granted card. Okay. That's what I
Wow.
got.
Those are beautiful cards.
Thank you.
Those are gorgeous. Mr. Maurice, I get, okay, this little guy here is for you. And he started out as a boat, so like travel. So I don't know if you're thinking about traveling, but then he turned into kind of a chalice. Like this is actually going to be this trip or whatever you're working on here, whether it's business or inner work or travel, it's going to be a spiritual connection. Because when these circles come in like this in this divine geometric design here, it usually means orb work. Sometimes it can also mean working with Archangel Azrael, which is helping people when they pass. Like, I don't know if you're a medium or if you're interested in being a medium, but I feel like you'd probably be pretty good at it. And then it's kind of anchored. Okay, so there's this line here that attaches to a little anchor, but it's kind of floating a little bit. Like you can kind of go either way with it and whatever you want to do. But when these chalices like this come in with all this ornate orb work, a lot of times they also denote a divine master coming in, like Yeshua, Buddha, Azrael, one of the archangels coming in to work with you. So I don't know if you have someone, Maurice, that you like or that you're drawn to. I'm going to mention Archangel Azrael again, just because he works with people that are going through grief, people that work with mediumship. He works with people that are going through transformations too. So it sounds like your changes are going to be exciting. I do agree with everything Scott was saying, man. I got that splendor card for you too. Like things are gonna, like the butterfly here on Lord Ganesh, just transformation for you. Look at your priorities. What do you really want and decide it, because then you'll manifest it. And being candid. So, what is your story, and what story are you telling yourself? When this card comes up, I think a lot about your throat chakra, and a lot of times we speak clearly to others, but do we speak clearly to ourselves? Like, do we tell ourselves nice things every morning when you wake up? Like, Mr. Maurice, you're amazing, and you're going to have a great day, and you are phenomenal. So, yeah. So let me know if that resonates.
Thank you, Teri. That was great. All right. Well, Lorraine is back. So let's
good. There she is.
tackle that question. If that's okay with you, Teri.
Of course.
This one. Can you tell me who is sending me the messages of my childhood TV star, HR Puffin Stuff, into my feed, my algorithm? I have not Googled or searched or even spoken anything about. I am stunned by this. All right. I am too. I'm mesmerized by your question there, Lorraine.
Right? That is amazing. I don't remember who that was, but
I don't either.
It feels like it goes way back in your childhood. Like, even, this is going to sound crazy, but they show me 6 orbs with that. So, Lorraine, I don't think you're that old, but it could have been close to 60 years ago. And then this pyramid on the bottom of it, like, this is going to be something transformative to you. And sometimes they show you like, and it comes into your feed in your algorithm. Are you working with AI, Lorraine? I know she's here. I know you're here. She goes, oh my God, there was a witch on the show. Yes, I was very young. I may have been 6. I'm actually 57. Okay. So that's the 6 that's coming in. There was a 6 coming in, so that was it. Yeah. And then it's like, and it's almost like it's dangling something with that pyramid at the bottom. So that could be a toy, that could be a pyramid. You can take that any way that works for you. But it could be something that they're kind of dangling. It could be, oh my gosh, it could be a new guide coming in that's being silly or funny, or it could be your spirit guide that stays with you in this lifetime, trying to get your attention. Wow. Yeah. I think that kind of feels right. What do you think,
I do
Scott?
too. I do
Yeah.
too. By my cards, that's fitting right in. Leadership, guide. Yeah, I think that it is probably a guide.
Hmm.
Because that's otherworldly to me. And
Yeah.
she said that she's afraid of AI, so she's definitely not been doing that. So
Okay.
I think definitely a guide or a spirit guide or angel. You got celebration as well, so everything's on track for you. Um, you're doing fine. Just look in the crystal ball and look at your intuition and your guts. What is it telling you? It's an inner knowing. Okay. And tapping into your spiritual power. So I think as you grow and as you head more towards the positive vibrations, not that you're in negative, that if you are, you will be headed towards finding out what that is even more. So, but I think it's a guide. You've got the
Yeah.
world globe. So you could have some travel opportunities coming in. Standing firm. Says, I am noble, brave, and strong. So see the aura around there? No, it could be the sun. Could be the sun. But I'm thinking that's a guide behind you.
Hmm. I
That's
am
what I'm
too.
getting from that. Is that what you're getting from that too, Teri?
Yeah. Definitely a guide. Yeah. I'm
And then
oh, go ahead.
I'll go ahead.
No, you go ahead, honey. You finish it.
I was just going to say, you got the last card was reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. So there's nothing wrong. Don't think that it's anything bad at all. In fact, just know that it's something really, really good. It's a sign from a guide.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Teri. Sorry.
I pulled a couple of cards, and sure enough, they're dangling it from for you again, just like that thing I drew. So this guide is this little angel, and she's a young one too, right? And then I get happy family. So I think this is part of your spirit family and the rainbow body. So I feel like it's definitely somebody in your tribe, your spirit family, that's been with you for a long time.
I want to make you equal here for a minute, Teri. So
Yeah.
I've been using these energy cards,
Oh,
and
I
I
love them.
forgot. And well, you have them. You
Oh, I
just use them.
do.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
these.
is the back of
Oh,
them. Okay. Now I've been using them for every single reading that I've been doing today as the first card because they do go towards the tarot a lot.
uh,
And they are a lot like tarot. And I forgot to give Lorraine one. So as you were pulling, guess what I pulled? The
oh my
contract
God, you can't make
card.
that up. Yeah, you just
I was
can't make
like, I'm
that
going to
up.
give Lorraine I need to give her an energy card as well.
Yeah,
And my mouth dropped open. I don't know if y'all saw me.
yeah. That's that's what happens when you're connected.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love reading with you, Scott. This is so much fun.
Thank you. Thank you. And ditto. All right. Let's go to Joyful Journey. What's in store for me this summer?
They're singing that song, "Summertime and the Living is Easy." That old jazz song. I love that song. I can't remember who sang that, but I can't remember who didn't sing it either. It was so popular. "Summertime and the Living is Easy." Um, there's catfish are jumping. I don't know if you're thinking about going on a trip. You get the Angel of Strength Joyful Journey. So it's like, and I'm going to just say that maybe you've had to be strong for everybody else, Joyful Journey. And maybe you're coming into your time. Right? Everybody sang that song. Janice, everybody. Um, and there was a blues singer that sang it too for a long time. Oh, and then we get the woman holding the heart. This one with equanimity. Yeah. So take care of your heart, honey. Um, like, take care of, this is all about you this summer and living easy. The garden and the gate. So she's standing outside the garden and looking in. Was it Ella, Tony? Yeah, I love Ella. And Nina Simone for sure. Yeah. So so go inside that gate and get your, easy living this summer. I feel like when you said that, what's in store for you, the first thing that popped into my head was what is not in store for you this summer. So I feel like you've got it already. You've got the energy going. You can put anything you want to in that garden and manifest it this summer. It's beautiful.
All right. Yeah, I think you can do anything that you want to do as well. You have a couple of options here with my cards, and the first one is a journey. So you could maybe plan for a vacation. If you don't have money for a vacation, plan for it for when you do and save up, because I'm seeing a joyful journey. So got that. And then I got the desert passage as well. So another plan for maybe some traveling, going and seeing something. It doesn't even have to be far either. Just go see something you haven't seen in a long time, or I know you're close to Niagara Falls, something like that, right? And then your unicorn card is Goddess, right? And it says, honor your divine feminine energy, see your inner beauty, love every part of you. And I'm sure you do this, but just know that you are beautiful on the inside and out, and you deserve the self-care and self-love that you give yourself. And then you may have something that you need to cut out this summer. Cord cutting, letting go of something or someone. And then once you do that, you're going to have a celebration because things are going to be a lot better for you. And a happy outcome is coming for you this summer. So that's what I got for you.
Well, that almost looked like a disco ball too, didn't it? Hanging from the top.
I think it is.
Oh, it is a disco ball.
Yeah.
I'm so observant.
Yeah, you're good.
I know. But I love that. I feel like you're really going to have some fun and a lot of music, Joyful Journey, which is very harmonious.
Yeah. Thank you, Jen. And how about let's go to Imelda.
Okay.
General message, please. Imelda, can you just let me know you're here? Hi, Nelia. Hi, Barbara. Anybody that I missed, sorry about that, but welcome. Okay, Imelda, I got this is a card that Terry got in an earlier reading. It's the Angel of Strength. And to me, this is the strength card in the tarot. So kindness, gentleness, tenderness, all those things that make up real strength, and not how much we can lift or how many times we go to the gym. It's not about that. It's about real strength, having those characteristics. And I believe you do have those, and just let them shine. You've got inner peace coming for you. So I'm feeling like it's a summer message for you too, just to look inside and make sure you're finding the peace that belongs to you. Okay, you also got the ghosting card, so there might be somebody that you need to cut out as well. But yeah, somebody may need to be cut out. And when I say cut out, I don't mean, anything bad, except for just cutting the cords and setting your boundaries, right, out of love. And then I'm going to get a clarifier here for that. And you got the owl, deep shadow work. So that might have to do with the ghosting a little bit. You have to do some shadow work to find out what that means and who that means that you need to, learn lessons from and let them go. Okay, and then I've got the Pegasus transcending. Okay, so you are transcending, you are moving forward, you are going forward into the right direction, and just enjoy your peace that you have on the inside and carry it around, and don't let anybody come to you with breaking your boundaries. Okay, and that's what I got.
Yeah. Imelda, they drew this little lady here for you. Kind of hold her up a minute. You won't see everybody else's stuff, but so she looks like a bride or a princess at first, and then she has a moon on her head, which makes me think that she is a priestess of the moon. I know my daughter did this feminine retreat and divine feminine retreat, and it was all about dancing. It was really cool, and they had a ceremony with these moon heads I call them. Very, very amazing. Anyway, so I feel like you're I feel like this is part of you, that you're have something to do with the moon and what you work with, Imelda. So if you can plug something in there, if you're not already doing it, I feel like you will be, or this could be a past life too. When you were talking about somebody, Scott, around her that might be ghosting her or giving her a hard time, I pulled deceit.
Oh.
So I just, if there's somebody around that is doing that to you, or you feel that they are, you might just kind of acknowledge it and either cut them off or right, yeah, send them love. But I don't know who this would be. Sometimes we're not very honest with ourselves. So if you don't feel like it's anybody in your life, you might look at, are you owning your power? Are you recognizing that you're a priestess and you're amazing? So it doesn't have to be a really horrible thing in your life, just that somebody may not be telling you the truth about something. And then I pulled the sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, which you pulled that today too, didn't you? I love this one. And not only is this the third eye, it also has a lot to do with your high heart. And your high heart is right between your throat chakra and your heart chakra. And that means that you are in your divine being right now. So are you recognizing that you're divine right now? And then being flexible about whatever's going on. So it could be somebody at work. It could be somebody, where you live or something. And this is prehistoric bamboo forest in South Asia. flexibility, being flexible. And you know what happens to these tigers when they walk out of that water? They shake, they release, and then they're done. They don't think about it again. So maybe it's an old thing that happened a long time ago that you haven't let go of. I mean, I'll carry stuff like that around and remember it 30 years later, and I think I've been over it. And then I have the opportunity to look at it again and think, oh yeah, I might still be thinking about that person and what they did. So you're so welcome. You're a priestess, Imelda. I mean, it's an honor to read for you. So um, I hope you feel that.
It's great. All right. All right. We have time for maybe one more. Let's go to CC Angel. CC, are you here? Anything I need to know for the coming month? CC. I thought she was here, but maybe
Yeah, I thought I saw her a while back.
Oh, CC left, not feeling well. Okay. Well,
Oh, bless her.
yeah.
Yeah.
Send lots of love and light to CC. Thank you, Jackie and Marilla.
Yeah. Thanks, Marilla. Jackie.
Let's go to Kieran Marr. Married for 10 years. We have 9-year-old daughter together. Kieran, you are still here, right? Marriage has been difficult from the start. What's the future of this marriage? Kieran, are you here?
Yeah. It's hard to read if they're not here. Oh, there she is.
Yes. All right.
Yay. Karen, what are you feeling? It's a free will planet, so you can do what you want. Sometimes we have to love people where they're at. So I get there's a lot of emotions going on, and your heart might be really hurting from it, when that difficulty comes in. I don't, and it feels like something was an intrusion. He's a difficult man, yeah. It's like you don't feel comfortable in your body. I don't know if he has a dependency, but dependency came in. Maybe the tenderness that you get is just you giving yourself a hug. It's a free will planet, like I said. What you deserve, an alcohol addiction, yeah, that's what I thought. And has he tried to go to anything? You might try going to Alcoholics Anonymous. What is the other part of it for the families? I can't remember the name of it.
I don't either.
Yeah, there's a thing of Alcoholics Anonymous, and it's for the families. And like, you don't have to be around that if you don't wish to, and that's his choice if he wants it. You deserve delight in your life. You deserve, yeah, Al-Anon. Thank you, Karan. Yeah, you deserve joy. Like, you deserve everything in your life. And you have an inner knowing already, I think, about what's ahead. Like, here's Buddha, and he's looking out over everything and seeing all the lotus blossoms right up front that he can reach out and grab. But he is looking at it. He talked about going to rehab last week. Yeah, I would definitely, um, you take care of you, which is the only thing that you can do, right? Is take care of you and your daughter. And then he can take care of him, but he has to do that for himself. And they're going to talk to you about this in a way that I can't, because I don't have that kind of schooling or education, and they're going to give you more information about how to make good choices with this. So I hope you have a good emotional support, Karen, at home, somebody that you can talk to, a therapist, a professional that can help you with that, because it's a big thing. But you deserve joy. You certainly do.
All right. Sorry I didn't put you enlarge you there, Teri. I totally
No,
forgot. I was on
no.
another planet. So, um, Kieran, yeah, this is a hard situation. And I come from a broken home, and I'll tell you that sometimes it's better when you're apart for your daughter or son. That's just what sometimes it is. So that's just what I'm getting, and I'm feeling that, maybe you really need to focus on um, what you need to do, because the first card I got is walking away.
Well, that says a lot.
That does say a lot. Yeah.
Beautiful
Walking
card.
away. If it doesn't resonate anymore, and it's cool, putting you in a place where you're not emotionally happy, you don't deserve that. You deserve to follow your wisdom.
Hmm.
Okay. Follow your wisdom and your gut. And what is your gut telling you to do? I don't think that you would have asked the question unless, it was for something that is not working any longer. Okay. And then you got silly games. So he may have just be, you know, deceiving you as well with something, kind of like Terry was talking about. Then I got the moon. This is for shadow work. So maybe shadow work will help you to see your emotions and see what would be good for you as well. And then you had the bluebell fairy, gratitude. So bringing in gratitude for what you do have for your daughter. And then, like Terry was saying, take care of you. Take care of you. And that's what the fairies want. They want you to take care of yourself and take care of your daughter. That's what that's what I think will be better for you. But this, I think, says everything. So that's just what the guides are telling you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Good luck, Karan. And yeah, lots of prayers for you and beautiful energy. Craig gave you a super chat.
Okay. Well,
Thank
we
you,
do.
Craig.
Yeah, we do need to wrap it up.
You want to do it real quick?
Is that okay with you?
Yeah, yeah. Let's get that taken care of.
Okay. I was
You
gonna
said
tell
five
him I'll come
o'clock.
back tomorrow. So yeah. Let me find the question. I don't know if I have the question yet.
Oh, it's at 5 o'clock.
Oh, it is. I was wondering why you were saying 5 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah, because he said it was it was in the chat, but I was looking up and I couldn't find it. So I'm glad you did that, Craig.
Yeah. Thank you, Craig. All right. Scott, Terry, we had a reading Sunday. Does Clara have anything additional to say in case I missed something?
She's being pretty sassy and pointing her finger, Craig. Are you listening to what she had to say? Because she's being a little sassy with you right now. Smoking a cigarette. Has the boa on. evening gown. I know you take good care of yourself, Craig. Are you taking good care of yourself? Are you, I feel like she's like Mama told you, even though I know she's not your mama, but she's giving you that kind of business right now. Is there something that you need to take care of for yourself? I don't know if it's health or if it's like buying yourself something that you love, but or if you're doing a lot for other people, because I know that you're very giving. But she is mentioning that, honey, she really wants you to take care of yourself. It's all about you. So go ahead and I'll pull some cards, Scott, if you want to.
Okay, sure. Well, right on cue from what Terry's saying, and you got the thinking woman, so that she is playing with you some, I think,
Yeah.
as well, and she's saying, let me see what I can add in there, and you got the waiting game. So another game card, this is just waiting for something or someone to hear news. So she's saying, be prepared for good news, because there's the dove for peace. So it is something good, but there's something coming in for you, I think. And then there's something about mending bridges, and she's saying, I heal rifts, I am a mender. So if there's someone that you need to mend bridges with, she's saying she's got you and she wants to help you with that. Also, that abundance is coming to you. I think this is a part of the change that is happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then listen to what Terry said, being playful, and she's being fun. Got the playfulness card. So she's not over concerned about anything. I don't think. I do think that your self-care is very important, because I pulled cards from Clara on your self-care and you taking care of yourself as well, your self-love. So I think that is still there, just like Terry said.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, then you got this playfulness. She's just having fun and playing with you too. So
Yeah, she's being a Miss Sassy Pants. She wants you to find the magic. So go through that door. And I know you've got a lot of magic in your life, but something exciting that you might be thinking of doing, and not overtiring yourself. And then here she comes. She divine law. She's in charge. She's being Miss Sassy. So I love that. But just taking good care of yourself. And then here comes the oracle, the divine feminine. So I'm just going to say that this is going to be all about treasuring yourself, being abundant, which you've got a lot of abundance around you. Scott sees it too. And really making sure that you are catering to yourself, Craig. So if there's something that you're doing that you're not taking care of and taking care of other people, just kind of watch that.
all right. Well, thank you, Terry. I really appreciate you being here and staying a little over. Do you want to tell everybody what's coming up next?
Yeah, well, half an hour, I'm going to be on with the dream team. So we're going to be doing dreams, visions, and appearances, and with Allie, Callie, healer, and Diana, oil painter. So doing that next, and then I've got Kelly healer is going to be on Friday, and Thursday Diana, oil painter, is going to be on. So the team, the sassy team. What about you?
I may be back on tonight, so if you didn't get your question read, you come to Teri's live that she's got going on in a little bit. If you can't make it to that, I can get you later tonight. It'll probably be around 8 or 9 o'clock p.m.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much again, Teri, for being here.
Thank you. Thanks, Jackie. And yeah, thanks so much. I love your group, and they're, what fun this has been. So I really appreciate it, Jackie. Yeah.
Yes, please hit that subscribe button for Teri. All right. Lots of love to everybody. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.